This episode of Working Class Hunter is brought to you by Baronet Blinds.
Damn, don't those gobblers get you excited. Welcome to Season 7 of the Working Class Hunter. I'm Cliff.
And I'm Steven.
You know, Steven, as a kid at an early age, my godfather, introduced me to deer hunting. From that point, I was hooked. I was able to kill my very first deer. And to have those experiences and to go through all that excitement, the highs and the lows that I experienced, has grown into what we are doing today. Been able to take our cameras and capture those moments so we can pass it on. So those experiences is what really holds, dear to my heart and stuff like that. I want to be able to pass that on and show the highs and the lows of the working class hunter.
Yeah, I didn't grow up hunting. I married into a hunting family, so I started later in life. That passion has just continued to grow ever since that first time I went out into the deer woods, and that's evolved into filming. I just love to get out there, film, and be able to share that with other people. Working class hunter, we're just a bunch of guys and gals that don't own a bunch of equipment, don't have a bunch of land. We work for a living. We're not getting paid to hunt, so we're out here doing it just like everyday people. And we like to be able to show how we can do that and still be successful with the limited amount of time that we actually have out in the field.
Oh, that's very true. So here on the very first episode, we'll showcase the extreme highs of someone killing their very first turkey and being able to show those experiences of the hard work that goes into it, but also the excitement of what it's like to be able to introduce somebody brand new into hunting and for them to absolutely kill their very first turkey.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
Here at Working Class Hunter, we value our families, and this is just one example. Steven's wife is featured in our next hunt.
It was almost as a joke. She mentioned to her brother that she wanted to go turkey hunting, and I had to work, and so he agreed to take her, and I think you'll see she had a blast.
My first ever turkey hunt. Opening day, Missouri. My brother helping me out.
Smoked him, dude. Man, this is a big ass blind. Let's go get him, buddy.
Do it again. Easy, easy, easy. Do it. You got it, sis. I hope all this stuff is recorded for Steven.
God.
Hold on a second. Oh, that worked out like it's supposed to now. Oh my.
Oh my God. My heart is pounding.
Oh, you can help carry in?
Yeah, maybe not. Oh, that's nice. Oh, thank you.
He whooped that decoy, did he?
Freaking knocked it out. Opening morning here in Missouri, April 17th, 2023. Got my first ever turkey, thanks to my brother for taking me hunting this morning. It was awesome. Tom just came in like clockwork and came right through hot, fast. It happened really quickly, and I'm lucky enough to fill my tag and use my dad's shotgun. So it's been a great morning.
Anytime you can bring a new person into hunting, whether it be a youth, woman, or someone like Steven, they get a chance to experience that moment and they get hooked. Kristy, even with that mishap, she stayed focused, she stayed diligent, she's able to take that turkey on her second shot. So she was able to experience, what we all experienced taking that first harvest.
Yeah, she was super excited. One of the other important aspects of being a hunter is being a good conservationist. And so we're not just here to kill the animal, right? Like, we are actually going to take that to the table, right? So we go out and we harvest our animals and we bring that into the home and we eat that. It feeds our family. One of the best things about harvesting your own animals is it's clean. There's no added hormones. It's organic. It's fresh. It's really the healthiest thing that you can eat.
This segment of Working Class Hunter is brought to you by Redmond Hunt.
I'm so excited to prepare this recipe. This piece of meat I killed. It's my very first turkey. So to make the recipe, you're going to need a turkey breast, some sharp cheddar cheese, some cream cheese softened at room temperature, some thinly sliced bacon, and your favorite seasonings. Mine happened to be from Redmond Real Salt. We're just going to trim up the turkey, making sure you don't have any little pellets or feathers from not getting it very clean. My brother took me turkey hunting. It's really kind of a joke. It started out that way anyway. My brother has hunted since I can remember. He's about 8 years younger than me. And I think, by the time he could stand up, he was out in the woods somewhere. Well, he took his 3 kids hunting, and they were all successful in harvesting a bird. And so I kind of made a little bit of a joke with them about, why don't you take your sis hunting? Take your big sis hunting on opening day. And he said, well, be at my house at 4:30 in the morning. And I think that he thought I wouldn't do it, but I sure did. So I show up at his house at about 4:30. So excited, kind of amped up a little bit, not really knowing what to expect other than the fact that he knew there were some birds roosted. So we were just hoping to hear some sound from the roost. And it wasn't long once we got set up and sat down, and he made a call or two, and we heard the turkey start gobbling. So with this next part, you want to cut up just strips of the turkey. And so we just kind of sit there, and it wasn't long before that turkey jumped down off the roost, and he just came running right at us. And that's when my heart really started pounding. And my brother kept saying, don't move. Don't move. Get your gun ready. Don't move. I'm like, how am I supposed to get all this stuff done at the same time? Get the gun ready. Don't move. And my brain is just going everywhere all at the same time as your heart's pounding and you start to shake a little bit. But he was able to get him in close for me, and you could hear the wings just kind of going against the ground. I don't know what they call it, strumming, drumming, something like that. And I swear you could feel it in your body. But he was pretty close to us and came up and was going towards our decoy. And my brother said, get your gun up. I don't know, 6 minutes before he was close enough to get a shot off. And I have some wrist injury in the past where my left wrist isn't very strong. And so I was holding the gun up, and I had to use my dad's gun because the 20 gauge youth model shotgun that I was going to shoot, the battery was dead in the red dot, and we did not have any spares with us. So he hands me my dad's 12 gauge shotgun. I've never shot it in my life, and says, you're gonna have to use this gun today because the other one, I couldn't see through the red dot. So I'm holding this long 12 gauge up for what seems like an eternity for me. And the turkey comes in just like, he's supposed to do, just like we had hoped, and goes right to the decoy. And my brother says, shoot him. I missed. I shot right over the top of his head. And I got lucky enough that he didn't run off. He stayed pretty close, and he helped me get another shell in so that I was able to take a second shot. And on that second shot, I was able to harvest him, and I was so excited. A little bit sad that my husband wasn't there to experience it with me because it was the first time I'd really killed anything. It's pretty awesome today that I get to prepare a meal for dinner here for my husband and I that I actually harvested and brought in. So what we're gonna do is to take these turkey strips and pound them out thin, and we're gonna stuff them with a cream cheese mixture, wrap them in bacon, and put them out on the smoker. This is a great thing to cook if you've had a really frustrating day. Work has been challenging. So you're gonna put your pieces down, and I cover it with the press and seal, and then you just hammer away. Oh shoot, it looks like I missed a feather right there. But wouldn't you rather find a feather in your food than somebody's hair?
Yeah, I've been looking for a big one, but it's really hard to find.
Is this one big enough?
I think I'll keep looking.
Hey, I've got one over here I can show you.
Well, I hope yours is bigger than the one the last guy showed me.
I think I have exactly what you're looking for.
Yep, that's huge.
Try it out.
I'll take it. Sorry, boys.
So you want to get a good sized bowl, a package of softened cream cheese. You'll want to dump that in the bowl. And then I add in about half of a package of, it's an 8-ounce package of shredded cheddar cheese. Just kind of dump it in. And then you can use whatever seasoning you would like. We really like this Redmond's Real Salt Red Rock Barbecue seasoning, so I'm going to add that in today. And then you're just going to mix the cheese together. And you know, making a mess is part of cooking, so the unfortunate thing is, usually if you're the cook, you're the one who has to clean it up. I'm going to add a little bit more of the seasoning here. This barbecue seasoning is so good. And it doesn't have a lot of sugar or other added things to it, just natural spices and the real salt. It's just delicious. I think the cheese mixture sticks better if you blot off the juices of the turkey. So I just take a paper towel and take off the moisture there. And once you do that, you just grab a little bit of the mixture and you spread it onto the turkey. And then just keep repeating for all the others. Once you get the cream cheese mixture all spread out on your turkey slices here, you're going to need to get a piece of bacon. I like to use a thin sliced bacon just because it wraps up easier. And then of course you'll need some toothpicks to put it all together. So you're going to roll up the bacon, or excuse me, roll up the turkey, and then grab a piece of bacon, starting on the open ends, and then stretch it around to the other open end, and then kind of bring it around and wrap it. And then that's when you need to get your toothpick and hold the bacon in place. It's pretty special to me as I sit here and cut this piece of turkey breast up and wrap it with bacon and be able to share this with my husband, especially since he wasn't able to be there the day that I shot the bird. And honestly, he wasn't there for a few days afterwards because he was out of town for work. So I had to wait like almost a whole freaking week to relive the story with him in person other than just on the phone. So this is pretty special. We'll relive all those memories again tonight as we sit down to eat this here in just a little bit. So there's a lot of different ways you can prepare turkey breast. Mainly when growing up, I just ate it fried. I guess that was the thing to do. Back in the 80s and 90s, we just fried everything up. If you've been in the hunting industry, you've probably heard of Redmond with Trophy Rock, but they have a whole other line of products too. Just like the seasoning I'm using here today, there's a lot of different seasonings. The real salt, they do an electrolyte that my husband and I use regularly called Relight, and it's really good flavor. They also have toothpaste and face wash and a lot of different things. Really good company, lots of clean ingredients, not a lot of fillers or anything like that in the seasonings. And they're also gluten-free, which is great for me because I have a sensitivity to gluten. Okay, well, I've got the pellet grill here set for 400 degrees and we're hoping for about 30, maybe 45 minutes until the internal temperature is at least 165. So you want to go ahead and flip the turkey bombs over so that we get all sides of the bacon crisped up. And if you were going to baste it with like barbecue sauce or teriyaki or some other kind of sauce, you could go ahead and start doing that now. Okay, I think I'm going to turn up the temperature to about 450 or so for the last 10 minutes here, just to help kind of crisp up that bacon so we don't have wobbly bacon. I think we're there. I'm just going to finish plating this up here. And Stephen and I follow the carnivore lifestyle, so we're not going to have any dipping sauce or anything, but you definitely can have some barbecue sauce or ranch. But I'm so excited to share this with him and relive the memories of my first hunt. Well, you ready to give it a shot?
Heck yeah, let's do it. I'll dig right in.
The very first farm to table for me. Watch out for the toothpicks.
Yep.
It's good.
Not too shabby, for sure. It's funny watching you change and kind of grow after this turkey, all of a sudden you sparked a whole new interest for hunting that you never had before. So
Right.
it's just really exciting to see, you know, your energy for it. And really it's just one of those things where if somebody experiences it, then they understand. If they never have an opportunity to experience something like that,
I'm sure.
they're just not, you know, they don't understand what we go through. And, you know, that's kind of where we have challenges with, you know, getting people to recruit to hunting is
Oh, sure.
getting them out into the field, letting them experience it, and then, you know, really allowing that to spark a passion for them.
Absolutely. Well, I think I'm hooked.
All right.
We hope you took something from this episode. The feeling of watching a new hunter harvest their very first animal is something that will last forever. We encourage you to introduce someone new to the outdoors. That way they can also experience your same passion. Work hard, hunt harder.
Guess it's time to get back to work.
So I tell my kids every time when they're afterwards, I said, if you lose that feeling, quit hunting.
It's pretty awesome when you come out to put some meat on the grill and you see deer out here in your pasture.
What in the hell?
Maybe you better go see if it recorded it or not the last time.